Hi everyone. Okay, let me get everything set up. All right. Hey guys, thank you so much for the subscribes. Thank you so much for joining the queue. If you tried to join, make sure you did !join so that way I get you into the queue. If you put your question in before you join the queue, I am going to take the people in the order of the queue. So with that out of the way, let me introduce myself. I am Brittany. I'm the face behind the Cosmic Lunar Soul. Welcome to my channel. And thank you for any subscribes, like I said. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome back. So usually I do my lives on Fridays, but today I'm joining you on a Saturday because I had to celebrate a birthday. But I hope you guys are all doing really great. So, I don't know how you want to say your name, but IYOK. Thank you so much for joining the queue. I got you in. Cinderella, it looks like you need to do !join in order to enter the queue. And I hope you guys had a really good new moon or full moon. We had full moon this past week. So what I want to do is start off with a quick community read so we can just kind of reflect on the energies of the full moon behind us and the week behind us. So I will be using the Spirit de la Lune Oracle deck. I really love this deck for basically moon energy readings. And it's so pretty. Look at it. All right. Gonna do a quick little shuffle to get it all warmed up. And I am gonna let people come into the chat. So while I am shuffling, think on your week behind you. Think of how your week went. And let's start thinking of what energy we can focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this cam here. And let's see what card we have. Ooh, we got the Shaman. So the Shaman is a card about connecting with your spirituality and or your practice if you are into witchcraft and stuff like that. And start to think, so in this regard, in this card, think of what you can use in terms of your craft or your spirituality in reference to the full moon that is behind us. We're just getting out of the full moon phase, so today's sort of like the last bit of energy you can squeeze out of it. But if you've been meaning to do something for the full moon, go ahead and get it done. All right, so I have YO. Oh my gosh, why can I not get your letters right today? IYOK. So go ahead and put your question in the chat, and I am going to warm up my tarot cards. So today's readings will be with the Prisma Visions Tarot. And I really love this deck. It has unique cards to it. It has cards that are specific to this deck that are not normal for regular tarot decks. So, get a nice, good shuffle going. Ooh. These are hard to shuffle. There we go. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead next. Cinderella, we will go ahead and do you next. And the chat is quiet, so I see your question, and you want to know if your ex will come back. So I don't like to do yes or no with tarot, so I'm going to use my coin, and then I will do a follow-up based off of that. All right, let's see here. One more shuffle, and then I will pull a card for you. Well, flip the coin and then pull the card for you. All right. So, Cinderella, you want to know if your ex will come back. Okay, we got a yes. So let's see what that energy is around your ex coming back into your life. The energy around Cinderella's ex coming back. Hey, Philomena. You got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Cups is a lot of emotional energy. So the 10 of Cups, usually upright, is about like togetherness, but in reverse, I think there's like an unresolved issue. So I think your ex might be coming back, perhaps not for the reasons that you're expecting, but perhaps because there's something unresolved between you two and they are trying to get closure. So like if something bad happened or something that perhaps they want to admit to, something where they just need to like close that chapter. And it's probably because this person is scared to move on otherwise. And yeah, Philomena, if you would like a more in-depth reading, you can use the link in my description, and I will pull 3 cards for you and perhaps pull an oracle card for you as well. So yeah, yes, this person's going to come back into your life. Your ex is going to come back into your life. But I think that it is going to be for a period of closure and moving on. I don't think it's going to be for establishing any relationship or anything like that. Yeah, IY, okay, go ahead and post your question. So I hope that reading resonates for you, Cinderella. All right, let's see. The Gemini's current feelings and intentions towards IY, okay. Ooh, you got the World in reverse. So, I think that this person probably is having some, like blockages. And let me look up the World in reverse just because, as I always tell you guys, I'm still working on my reversals. But, I think this person, likes you. I think they like you, but I don't think they know how to take the next step. So the World in reverse is about blockages due to like putting things off because they're not perfect, right? So this person is worried that the situation isn't perfect for them to make a move or to say anything or to move on further with the relationship. And I don't know if it is because they are getting mixed vibes from you. So they're nervous that if they do make a move, you're going to say no or something like that. But the thing is, they don't realize it. But if they just make a move, it would go really well for them. So it's a little unfortunate because they're a little nervous to let you know. So if you are more of the confident person, maybe you can meet them. Yes. So they want to, they just don't know how to go about it, right? like it, when you're nervous about something, you're like, oh, should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? Like I have to make sure it's perfect before I do it. That's what's going on. They're kind of like in this loop. So if you meet them halfway a little bit, kind of get the ball rolling, I think it'll be much smoother sailing, at least for your Gemini. So good luck. All right. Next up, we have Philomena. You're so welcome. It's good energy. It's just, people get nervous. Yep, I did put that card back. I did not light my incense today. I think I will go ahead and light my little candle though, because why not? It's on its last leg, guys. This will probably be the last stream with this candle. Come on, there we go. Okay. Ooh, and you know what? Let's turn on some more ambiance here. All right, let's see if Philomena, did you want a tip for a more in-depth reading? Otherwise, I'll just pull one card for you like normal. Okay, yeah, go ahead and put !join, no spaces, all one word, in the chat, and I will see you in the queue. So then I will pull you up next. Okay, so Philomena, you want to know, will you and Khalil will your connection be long-term? Sorry, I can read today, guys. Okay. Let's see. Gotcha in the QK. So, Philomena, you want to know if Khalil and your connection will be long-term. Thank you. I'm going to pull. You got the world upright, which is already a good sign. Let me pull 2 more cards for you. Ooh, justice in reverse. Let me make some space. Thank you. I got it. I appreciate it. Let's get this 3rd card for you. Ooh, and the devil. Okay. So, I think you will have a long-term connection with this person. So let me point out that your entire reading are major arcana. So these are really major, long-standing, important events that are going to happen. They're going to be things that affect your life a lot more strongly than if these were the minor arcana. So it's funny, I pulled the world again, and this time it's upright, which is great because the world upright is about being fulfilled. So I take this overall to mean that you guys will have a long-term connection, but it won't be without its difficulties, which, you know, kind of all relationships kind of are like that, right? So then you got the justice in reverse right here. And sometimes justice in reverse can be a few things, but I think in the context of everything that's going on, I think it's about being either mistreated or making mistakes, having to take responsibility for mistakes you make. And I would warn that this could be a sign of unfairness that is happening in the relationship. And the devil card is what is the ultimate warning. The devil card is usually about obsession and addictions and stuff like that. So you live in different states. And I mean, and you know, the way you worded the question then is perfect because you asked about a connection, and people don't need to physically be together to connect. But this devil card, I would say to be careful because either Khalil or yourself are going to have some semblance of addiction. And I don't mean it in like drug or drinking or anything. I mean within each other, to each other. So I see this as a sign of like perhaps a lot of codependency and in a negative way. And I would just be careful because this justice card paired with the devil is saying that you guys might start to treat each other unfairly because of that. And what you want to do is, now that you kind of have this, is make sure to work on this so that way you can keep this world energy going, because this energy here can start to manifest in like resentment for each other and stuff like that, and you really don't want that. You want to work through this energy and keep with the world energy, which again is fulfillment. So yeah, you have a really strong connection with this person. It will last a while, but you have to be willing to put in the work to do it, despite living in different states and stuff like that. So thank you guys for joining the queue. I am just finishing up with Philomena's reading. She was gracious enough to tip, so I gave her a 3-card reading, a little more in-depth than the 1 card. And in the queue I have Kay, Gerard, and Andre. So Philomena, I hope that resonates. I know it seems a little like nerve-wracking because of that Devil card and Justice in reverse, but you know, no relationship is perfect, so you just got to be willing to work through it. Okay, so okay, I have you up next, hon. Go ahead and put your question in the chat. I'm gonna just shuffle this a little bit so I can clear up some energy. And I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. If anybody is doing anything fun today, let me know. Woo, nice shuffle. Okay, so Kay, you want to know what Tashawn's feelings are and actions towards you I assume this November, December. Gosh, I cannot believe November is like next week. Technically, I guess. Yeah, next week. All right. Tashawn's feelings and actions towards you this November, December. Let's see here. You have the 5 of Chalices, which is the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, I think this person is going to disappoint you in a lot of ways. And they are going to take actions that perhaps are against the character idea you have of this person. And it's really just going to let you down. They're going to really show who they are to you. And let me actually pull this card closer. This person is literally like being let down into the beautiful imagery, but being let down over the side of this cliff. So that being said, people sometimes disappoint us. The thing about the 5 of Cups that you want to keep in mind is that even though things can seem really disappointing, they're not always 100% bad. So this person will probably take some actions that you're not going to like, but they are not trying to be malicious. They're not trying to, do things to hurt you or anything like that. I think that if you guys are new in a relationship or new friends or whatever your connection to each other is new, I assume, when you're getting to know people, sometimes you have an idea of who people are and they let you down a little bit. But the thing is, you sometimes learn some really great other things. So make sure that you keep your eyes open to that. Don't shut down just because someone disappoints you. And I mean, like I said, I don't see anything malicious in this. So if it's just something small that you're like, oh, I don't like that, just make sure you give that person a chance, because I think they are trying to get to know you, and I think it's just not going to mesh up right away, which happens, but hopefully that resonates with you. Okay, and I wish you luck. All right, Gerard, you are up next. Let me know what question you have. Oh, it's not new. Sorry, my chat is like jumping today. Interesting. Okay, so then Kay, it's still the same energy. It's just that and I guess, you know, even our own friends can disappoint us sometimes. But yeah, I think whatever he is attempting to do, I think he, you know, if you guys are together for a while, maybe he's trying something new himself, like with you in November, December, that you're just not gonna like. Let's see. So Gerard, you want to know what your love interest Ian's? Hopefully I said that right. Next actions towards you, since she's healing from her ex. Okay, let's see. Only Sneha. Go ahead, put exclamation point join in the queue so I remember to ask you for your question later. All right, let's find out, Gerard, what's going on. You have the Four of Wands in reverse. Today is a lot of like reversals and stuff like that. Four of Wands is usually about celebration, but in reverse, it can seem that things are just out of reach. So I think as this person is, you know, healing from her ex and kind of getting over that relationship, to you, this person is going to seem unreachable. And to be honest, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think this person just needs to take the time that they need to heal. And during that time, they are just not interested in romance. So for you, it's going to seem like they're unreachable, but it's only temporary. And, you know, especially when people are coming out of a relationship, just, you know, be there as a friend if this person is a friend to you, and let her process and then reevaluate after she gets through that process. All right, Andre is next. Andre, go ahead and put your question in the chat. So I hope that resonates with you, Gerard, and I wish you and your friend or your love interest good luck. You're welcome. Thank you, only Sneha. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're so welcome. All right, there's your question. My chat is just jumping around today. It's very odd. So you want to know if you're going to get the job at Farfetch Company and how it's going to go. I'm going to do yes or no for will you get the job, and then we'll see after that. Okay. So Andre wants to know if he's going to get the job at Farfetch. Ooh, yeah. All right, you got a yes. So let's find out how it's going to go. How will that job go? Ooh, interesting. You got the gift in reverse. So generally I only pull one card, but because this is a unique card, I'm going to pull one more because I'm trying to intuitively determine some of the unique cards in this deck. All right, so you got the Sun in reverse. So that's what I'll kind of go off of and then explain the gift. So let me just pull up the Sun. The Sun card is actually really great upwards. It's really positive and warming, and but in reverse, it's more or less the same meaning, actually, what's really, really funny. And so you're basically still gonna have your achievements. You're still gonna have all of your like fulfillment and successes and happiness and all of that stuff. In reverse, the only difference is that it might take a little longer. It's still really positive, actually. So ultimately what it's saying is that yes, you're gonna get the job. It might take a little longer to get it, or once you get the job, it might take a little longer to kind of get your feet under you, figure things out, to maybe to get bonuses or promotions or move up or however that job is set up. But the thing is, it might take a little longer, but you're still gonna have a really good time. You're still gonna really feel successful. You're still going to feel like you're meeting your achievements and your goals and stuff like that. So in reverse, I think that the gift is saying that you're still going to get your gift. It's just a little out of reach right now. So just be patient and basically enjoy the new job. Don't try to rush through the process, and just enjoy your time there. So yeah, that's good. Congratulations. And I hope you hear about your new job soon. All right, let's see. I'm scrolling through the chat. So guys, remember, make sure you put !join in the chat so that way I can keep up with everyone. And next, only Sneha, are you still here? And then I have, following that, I have Sahu. No one else is officially. Let's see. Okay, only Sneha, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Only Sneha, if you got your question answered somewhere else, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean by your reading is done. I haven't done your reading yet, hon. So yeah, only Sneha, go ahead, put your question in the chat. And then I saw GD, welcome to the chat. If you would like your question answered, make sure you join the queue. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do yes or no for that, and then, like I've been doing, do a follow-up and see what's going on. So only Stan wants to know if Arpit will marry him or her. Whoa, did not flip that well. There we go. Okay, I got a no. So let's find out what that energy is. Why won't he marry you? Whew. Oh no. There we go. Sometimes I just have such butterfingers. GD, put !join in the chat, please. All right. Ooh, Tiny Elephants. Tiny Elephants is a card about Tiny Elephant is a card about seeking wisdom. So there's something that is going on between you two that you need to dive a little deeper into. It doesn't give me any vibes of whether it's good or bad. It's just a card saying that you need to find out what's going on. Like, you need to become your own investigator. You need to communicate, that kind of stuff. So So yeah, it's not much of an answer. I mean, your ultimate answer is no, but I can't. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know why it's a no. I just know that the cards are saying that you should find out on your own. Um, all right. Sahu, you are next. All right, go ahead and put your question in the chat, Sahu. And you're welcome, only Sneha. Sorry, I know it's probably not the best news. Okay, so let's find out. I think I just turned my deck around. There we go. Let's find out what AKP is feeling for Sahu. You're welcome. All right. Ooh, strawberries. This card is so pretty, so I'm going to show you upright. Strawberries is a unique card. It was in reverse, so I'm going to just pull one more because I think ultimately strawberries in reverse is about perhaps waiting too long for things to happen. So you got the Eight of Cups, which is really about needing change and resolution. So I think this person, I'm not sure that this person is actually interested, and maybe they were at one point but are no longer interested. Perhaps things kind of just never went anywhere, so they are moving on to other things. And my initial understanding, or at least my intuition of the strawberries in reverse, is like you have this lovely fruit but you let it sit on the vine too long, so you know it's now not edible, right? So I think AKP is ready for change, and he's moving in a different direction. And I don't see him as missing you so much either. I think it's more of he's wanting or going to get the closure that he needs, and he's just going to move on. And you are so welcome. This card's so pretty. I love these little unique cards to the deck. All right, my queue is empty, but I feel like someone asked a question. So if I didn't answer your question, please let me know, because I don't have anyone in my queue right now. But good luck, Sahu, and again, you are very welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I guess I guess I got everyone, huh? It's I think so. Since I caught up with everybody in the queue, I think I will kind of show off a new deck that I got ahead of my flip through. Hey, Fatine. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. The queue is empty, so go ahead and post your question. And while you do that, I am going to pull over this deck that I got. I'm just going to set it here. I recently got a deck in the Goddess Provisions box, and it's a very much so cheap deck, but it's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Everyday Witch tarot, if I am thinking of the right thing. It came with this tiny little guidebook. It's basically just paper printed out or whatever. So after I do your reading, Fatine, I will do a quick little, not full flip through, but just show off some of the cards. So you want to know, does Omar still love you or think about, still love or think about Zara? I'm going to do yes or no for that, and then do a, we'll see. Does Omar still love or think about Zara? All right, got a no. So let's see what that energy is. Ooh, the Lovers. That's so ironic. I'm glad I did the flip through first. So, no, this person, Omar, does not still love or think about Zara, basically because if you guys are together right now, because he loves and thinks about you. The Lovers card is about, it's literally what it sounds like. It's about, two people coming together. It's about attraction, and it's also about maturity too. So if perhaps in the past this person was being a little immature about the situation, he's starting to come into his own maturity, and basically just he's accepting the commitment he made with you. It's also a sign of like long-term commitment as well. So that is a good sign. So yeah, I mean, it's funny because it's such a clear answer. So I guess I'm rambling at this point unintentionally. So yeah, Fatine, let me know how that resonates. Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm glad that helped. So just to quickly show off some of my tarot decks that I got. This is the Journey Tarot, and it's by Casey Ooh. I'm not sure the full name, or how to pronounce that. But the cards are really cool. They kind of remind me of the Everyday Witch, if you are familiar with that tarot deck. So, like, for instance, this is the Magician card. And if you just look at the artwork, the coloring, and all of that, it reminds me somewhat of that. And I kind of like the modern aspect of these cards. I've never actually had a modern deck before, I guess, so to speak. But this is the back of the card. You can see how reminiscent it is to the pattern on the guidebook. And let's just randomly flip through. So here is the Four of Wands. I like the diversity in this deck as well. Hey, Kimmy. All right. Welcome to the queue. Go ahead and put your question in the queue. I'm just showing off this new tarot deck. It came in one of my witchy subscription boxes. So here's the Page and Knight of Swords. It's really cool how they fit together. I hope you're having a good Saturday, Kimmy. And the Pentacles is such a beautiful card. All right. Enough of that. If you guys want to see more of that, you can check out when I release my flip through video. So yeah, let me know what question you have. I also got this deck, if you didn't see me show it off at my last live. I already recorded the flip through and I just have to get it up. So hopefully you guys can see that next week if you are curious about this. This is the Wandering Spirit deck by Honolulu. She is one of my favorite Lolita designers. So if you're into Lolita, which is Japanese fashion, then yeah, check out that deck. GD. No, I never saw you in the queue. I'm sorry. Make sure do exclamation point join. I'm going to do Kimmy's and then I will get you at after her. All right, Kimmy, you were saying things are really messy between you and your boyfriend and mom. Well, today, Sunday, will the three of you meet in person and talk about it? Let's see. First, let's see if you guys will meet today to talk about it. Will Kimmy, her boyfriend, and your mom meet today to talk? Whew. There we go. You got a yes. So let's see what is going on. So how will that talk? How will that communication go? Ooh, you got the Winged Boar. I'm getting a lot of the unique cards to this. So I'm going to pull one more because that is a card unique to this deck. And you got Justice. Oh, I love that. All right. So the Winged Boar is, and before I start, hi, Xana, welcome. And JD, make sure you get into the queue so I don't miss you again. I'm sorry about that. All right. So the Winged Boar is, what I'm coming to find is about fulfilling your dreams or desires, it's funny if you look at it, it's literally a pig flying up into the heavens. So I think it's literally just about the unexpected happening and being fulfilling. And the Justice card is really good because the Justice card is about basically getting what you deserve, and that could be good or bad. But usually if you've been putting out really good energy, like, so for instance, if you have been trying to get your boyfriend and your boyfriend's mom to communicate better, then you're going to get something good out of it. The conversation might be hard. Justice is usually, there is usually a little bit of struggle there, but ultimately it's going to come out, everybody kind of feeling justified, perhaps, I think is a good way to look at it. So I hope things go really well. It sounds like, and just to point out that this card is a little bit of a feel-good card, but this is not. This is literally you're going to get out what you put in. So if in the course of your communication things get a little below the belt or anything like that, that's what's going to come out of it. But if you've been trying to face it with positive energy and all of that, then that's what you're going to get out of it. And I think this is a sign that perhaps it will actually go really well, even though you are going to have, it is going to still be a hard conversation or hard communication. All right, so I have up GD, then I have Xana, and then I have Heart Love. Oh, your mom. I'm sorry. You did say your mom, Kimmy. Sorry about that. If you want to join, make sure you do !join. No spaces. And let's see. Let me scroll. I think I saw your question, JD. Okay, here we go. So will you and the Virgo that you have on your mind reconcile? You're currently not in any contact. Good luck, Kimmy, by the way. I don't know that I said that. So let me get JD's question. So let's see. Will you and the Virgo that you have on your mind reconcile? You have Reverie. It's so funny. I almost never pull these cards, and today I'm getting all of the unique cards back to back. I don't think there is going to be any reconciliation there, but I'm going to pull another card just because, as I've mentioned, with these unique cards, I like to make sure you guys are getting an actual tarot card as well. And then, whew, there we go. Dropping stuff. So, I'm gonna stick with, you guys won't reconcile, I think, in the way that you mean it. I don't think things are going to I don't think you're gonna find the reconciliation that you go in, you reconcile, and things are back to normal. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you are going to get more closure, or understanding is probably the best way to look at it. So this in reverse, if you look at it upright, this is a card of like harmony. These guys are hanging out in a boat, serenading each other. But in reverse, it's kind of like you're underwater a little bit. So I think that's what's going on right now, is you guys are in a state where your communication is underwater. It's just not happening. And you are then met with the Death card, which is about change. So things are changing between you, and they're not going to go back to the way they were. So I just wanted to clarify that, because some people think of reconciliation as, getting back together, they figure things out and things go back to normal. If that's the way that you're thinking of reconciling or reconciliation, then that's not what's going to happen. You guys might get to the point where you probably will get to the point where you communicate again, but things are going to be very different between you. All right, just making sure I didn't miss anyone. Welcome to the chat, Meerkat. So JD, I wish you guys luck. I think that sometimes too, the change that happens can be good. It's just, if you fight it, it's not going to work out well. All right. Up next, I have Xana. So go ahead and put your question in the queue. And then I have, after Xana, is Heart Love, Gracie, Angel, and Meerkat. All right, so let's see how your partner feels. How does your partner feel? Eight of Cups. This person probably loves you. But I think the problem is they are ready for something different. They're ready to move on to new things. And that doesn't mean that they are not wanting to do those things with you. I think that they need to make sure that you want to make those changes with them first. And it could be like if you guys have been together for a while, maybe they feel like, you know, this is as far as things are going to go, or, you know, things have gotten stagnant, so they need to move on. But yeah, this card definitely suggests that you guys should talk to each other about how you're feeling and what it is that you want out of the future and stuff like that. Because they're definitely ready to just kind of move on and start a new journey. Vanita, make sure you use exclamation point join. All right. All right, so next we have Hearts Love. If you are still hanging out, go ahead, put your question in the chat. And then following Hearts Love, I have Gracie, Angel, and Meerkat. All righty, Vanita, thank you for joining the queue. So if you guys are enjoying your readings, make sure you like this video. Subscribe if you would like to catch my future lives and my future videos. And yeah, let's get Heart Love up. So the Aries intentions towards Heart Love. Come on. Goodness. There we go. Aries intentions towards Heart Love. Ooh, the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is the generosity card. So I think this person is going to try to woo you, and perhaps, I don't know, they may not have a lot of money or anything like that, but they might try to, maybe their love language is gift giving, because they're going to try to give you gifts and support you in different ways. And it's just a really good feel good card too. Like if you look, the two people in the photo are sharing that coin there and enjoying their time under a tree. So this person really likes you, and I think they're going to show it in gift giving, or even giving up their time for you. Just overall being very supportive and generous. So yeah, good news for you, Heart Love. I hope things go well. Up next, we have Gracie. Gracie, go ahead, put your question in the chat. Oof. Following Gracie, we have, you're welcome, Heart Love. Following Gracie, we have Angel, Meerkat, and then Vanita. Oh, I'm doing great today. Thank you, Gracie. I hope you're doing well. All right, so you want to know Benji's actions. Next actions. All right, Benji's next actions towards Gracie. Let's see. Ooh, the Hierophant. The Hierophant card comes up. Hi, Maria. How are you doing today? Sorry. The Hierophant card can be a lot of things, but a lot of times it's usually someone who is being really true to their path and wanting to bring you in. So Good. So make sure you use exclamation point join to join the queue, and I will get you in order of the queue. But yeah, the this card can also be like someone who wants to be a bit of a mentor. I don't see quite emotion in this card yet. Not that it's emotionless. I think this person is just perhaps someone who is a little more cerebral, like they like to think things through, be a little more logical in order to figure things out. So I think what this person is doing is trying to figure you out. And perhaps it's going to start by like maybe asking your friends about you, and people like that can sometimes come off as cold or emotionless, but they're not intending to be that way. That's just kind of how some people are. But this person is probably, once you guys get to know them or get to know each other, I think Benji is going to be more of a deeper soul than you want to realize. It's just a matter of opening up first, and he just kind of has to do his own thing to do that. So he's probably going to start pinging your friends and asking you like small questions and stuff like that, and it's going to come off as very almost like you're being interviewed, right? It's going to be very cerebral. So if he's definitely not the like touchy feely type thing, but if you look at this, you do see a few flowers in there and stuff like that. So there is the possibility for those things to blossom and grow. Yeah, it's hard when people who are more emotional like show their emotions more like someone who is the opposite of that. It can come off as very cold, even though that's not like intentional. All right, Maria, I got you in the queue. So up next we have Angel. Go ahead and put your question in the queue. Following Angel, we have Meerkat, Vanita, and then Maria. So I am... Okay, got your question. 1 second. I am going to close the queue. All right. So let's see. Let me get your question, Angel. Sorry about that. I just wanted to close the queue. How will your... Oh, okay. So like, what's your future husband gonna be like? Okay, let's see what we can get. I probably can't get all 4 of those things in a single card, but we'll see what kind of person you're gonna have. Let's see. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. This is a very feminine card, so I'm gonna take that to mean that this person is gonna be very in touch with their emotions. Are going to be in touch with the feminine side of things, so they're not going to come off as that like macho bro type. The Queen of Pentacles is also just overall someone who is very loving, and but they also have a sense of family and So they're loving, but they're very loving towards their family. So you're gonna have someone who's also very family oriented, and maybe you're gonna find someone who enjoys gardening. You see this person sitting around in nature, surrounded by plants and all of that, and perhaps this guy is going to have, I'm not going to say rich. Rich is the wrong word. What am I looking for? More like they have a handle on their finances. You're not going to find someone who just spends willy-nilly, but I don't think they're going to be frugal either. They're going to be someone who, makes their money, knows how to budget it, and then spends it accordingly. So that's actually a really good and rare thing to find in people nowadays. Yeah, and I think overall you're gonna have somebody that has a really good character. I don't see much in terms of like physical appearance. I admit I'm not like good at that, but in terms of character and status, it's really great overall. Just to summarize all of my rambling, someone who's loving, family oriented, really good with their money, and perhaps somebody who is in tune with nature, maybe a gardener or something like that, or someone who likes to work with their hands. All right, next up we have Meerkat. And Kita, I'm sorry you just missed it. I closed the queue. Yeah, Maria, the queue is closed, but I'm still pulling from all the people that like joined previously. So you're good. It's just new people can't join. You're welcome. What does F think of you? Let's see what F thinks of you. Seven of Pentacles. It's funny that I've been getting a lot of Pentacles for stuff like that, because Pentacles is a card. It's a suit of like resources, sometimes associated with wealth, but I like to think of it more of someone who is either family oriented or just good with their resources. Oh, Maria, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I think this person sees you as like a potential friend. If you guys are friends already, perhaps they think that there are other things you guys have potential for, and because it's Pentacles, it could be potential to work together, go to school together, or something like that. And basically they see a lot of success for you. So if you guys aren't friends, I'm sorry, Ankita, you missed the cue. So if you guys aren't friends, then there's potential to grow that friendship, and this person sees it as being something that could be very successful. If you guys are friends, then perhaps either deepening that friendship, and I don't mean romantically, I mean like, best friend status kind of thing. I think they see that you guys have a really strong bond together and see it being really successful and like long lasting. And I think that you guys just enjoy each other's company. You enjoy time. And one thing I want to note is this person is, planting the seeds, so to speak, and basically is cultivating his crop. So I think you guys are just at the point where she sees that you guys are cultivating this friendship and is just really enjoying this phase that you guys are in together. Hopefully that resonates with you. All right, up next we have sorry, I clicked the name. All right, up next we have Venita. And you're very welcome, Meerkat. All right, so Venita, you got your question. I see that in there. And then last but certainly not least, I have Maria. So let's see what S is feeling about you currently. What's S feeling for Venita? King of Chalices. Interesting. This is the first court card I've gotten all night. And what I mean by that is court cards are usually a sign of characteristic of a person, whether it be you as the person asking or about the person you're asking about. And the King of Cups is usually someone, this is like the pinnacle of like people. So S really likes you, and they see you as someone who is warm and emotional and just really kind and even charismatic, someone that they really enjoy being around. So yeah, S really likes you. And you know, whether Venita, whether you're a guy or a girl or whatever, the king energy is really about being authoritative in a good way. Like you have an air of authority about you, and you're also very mature. So Priya, Leah, the queue is closed. So if you would like some readings from me in the future, I will be back here on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, you guys had a falling out? That's so interesting. I wonder if this person still really likes you though. Whether you had a falling out or not, I wonder if they're seeing you as and in your fallout, if you were the one to put your foot down about something, I think maybe that has really set the tone for how this person is seeing you. Yeah, I think some people can be really stubborn. I think they see kindness and love and all of that in you. I think, which kind of makes sense for the King of Cups, but how they're going to handle that is different. So if you guys had a falling out, you know, give it some time and then regroup. You feel for him, not sure how he feels about you. And so remember, and this isn't the card speaking, this is just my opinion, you know, if you guys had a falling out, make sure you guys sort things together. It's not one person sorting something out over another. All right, Maria, my last one, closing us out for the night. So let me know what your question is. I know you put it in the chat a while ago, but if you could remind me. Leah, yeah, there was a list, but it's closed now. And then I think what we'll do is finish it off with a nice community read. So if you weren't able to get your reading, we can do, I'll do a community pool for everybody. And we can kind of see what energy we can take going into the weekend, even though it's the weekend now. Maria, you still here? I feel like you're out there lurking somewhere. Okay. Is T your future husband? Is he the one? Let's see if T is Maria's future husband. Oh, for sure. Ten of Pentacles. And I'm just gonna put the card closer just so you can see. It's literally like a family, mom, dad, and a kid walking down like this really nice path with flowers and trees. So yeah, you got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about fulfillment, and a lot of time in this case, I think it's fulfillment in your relationship and seeing like a family unit forming and all of that. So yeah, it's really great, and you can just see all of the flowers are blossoming, all of that is starting to grow and shape, and yeah. So basically I would say it's a pretty good sign that he might be the one for you. And I see that you're very happy about that. So I'm glad we could finish off on a really good note, because I've had to give some disappointing love readings today. All right, so let's do a quick community poll, what we can focus on for the weekend. I hope so too. You'll have to let me know. If you guys get married, invite me virtually. Okay, so guys, think about what it is that you want to do this weekend, your plans. Think about the things that you want to work on this weekend, anything like that, or things that you want to release. And let's see what energy we have. Woo! All of it, all the energy. These cards are very slippery, so it's hard to shuffle. And they're circular. Yes, I am holding you to that invite. I can't wait. Ooh, the Hero card. So this is the card in Leo and the Hero. So I think that if you're probably someone who doesn't like to take a lot of action, or take or you'd rather let things flow how they will, I think you need to take some more action. Do things that maybe would be out of the box for you. And I see the Hero as someone who takes accountability, or takes life into their own hands, that kind of thing. So as you go into the weekend, figure out how you can be a hero to yourself, a hero to your friends, hero to your loved ones, all of that. Yes, that is the collective reading. So I am sure you guys have your own heroes. Perhaps if you have some heroes that you look up to, stuff like that, think about them and how you can embody their essence and characteristics, and be more mindful of that as well. There's a lot of things that you can do as the hero in your life. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Today I know was an impromptu live. I will be here again at my normal hour on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah. Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you for being patient. I know you were the last one in the queue, so I appreciate you still hanging out with me. And if you would like to join for some witchy stuff, then go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss my live on Tuesdays. Alrighty, guys, I will talk to you on the flip side.